Hey there, YouTube land. Big Dave here. I'm sitting here having my coffee in my WQXR mug, which I happily donate to because you got to keep the music rolling. And today's coffee, I'm still waiting for my coffee sponsor. This is Starbucks Cafe Verona. Sundays, we usually don't make brewed coffee because my wife goes out early and then I just use the Keurig, which seems to be okay. I don't really like these plastic pods. I think there's other ways to do it. We've had the net ones before, but they get a lot of grinds. So the plastic ones, it's more plastic. It's a problem. There's too much plastic. So anyway, this is like viewer questions. And some people ask me what I'm up to, what am I doing? And this is a crossroad for me. And I figured, well, I'm going to make a short video and talk about it and keep it under 10 minutes. So, I've been considering heavily what I'm going to be doing because since the COVID thing and a lot of the live gigs stopped and I wasn't doing them, obviously, and I started working pretty heavily back into my photography, which is something I did for a long time. I was very involved in photography and all kinds of images, and I used to do some editorial photography and not too much fine art stuff, but like commercial type things. And I used to do tanks and pipes and all that kind of business in the heavy industry. So I was very involved in that whole photography thing. I did some political photography, like ad work and things like that. But I kind of streamed away from that for a while. And but since COVID and, the gigs are just non-existent. And I know it's hard to believe because I look so young. But I've been playing gigs for 45 years. I started when I was 16. And that's actually when I got my union card when I was 16. My father had to sign the papers. So, and then I left the union in 2009. That's when I stopped doing some work in the theaters. Because where I live in New Jersey, some of the theaters are unionized. So if I wanted to work in any of those theaters and stuff, like, for example, the Count Basie Theater in Red Bank and stuff like that, Union County PAC and those things, some of them were union-controlled situations, but I left in 2009. I was in the union for 33 years. So anyway, so that's over with. And here we are. So I got my 2 vaccines, by the way, and so did my family. So we're okay with that. I mean, I know it's one of those things you have to make the decision for yourself, how you feel about it. Everybody feels different. So I've had a lot of vaccines in my day, going back as far as I can remember. And I check with my doctor, one of my doctors who's a really good, a really top infectious allergy doctor and knows all about that stuff. And she was completely on board with the vaccines. She said, do it. So I trust her. And that's it. That doesn't mean it's going to be perfect, and it doesn't mean there's not going to be problems. But you have to, of course, everybody makes their own decision. That's the decision that we made. So here we are on the downslope of this, kind of like more or less, and making decisions what's going to happen next. So what I decided is that I'm going to kind of retire from playing live gigs. I have some kind of physical and medical issues and things like that, and it's just time right now. I'm not going to go back into that circus, I call it. I can always pick up my horns and go jam with my friends or play or do a recording for somebody that I feel like doing. Go into the studio for a little bit of time and put some tracks on, or that's fine. But the live gig thing, running all around, just chasing the ball, which is what it comes out to. It's like a dog, you throw the ball, and the dog chases the ball. That's what the whole business is. I call it chasing the ball. So I decided I'm not going to be doing that anymore. And I already talked to some people about making recording some tracks in the future. Maybe we're going to put them up. Maybe we'll put them like some here, and we're going to put some stuff up for sale. Maybe we'll do an album again, and I don't know what mechanism we're going to use. I know one of my friends has he uses I don't really want to say it, so I don't want to make a comment about it, but he uses one of the publishing services, and I don't know what route we're going to go, but we'll see. So there'll be some stuff happening, and whatever it is, I'll put it on the channel here. But the live thing for me, I think I'm canning it. I want to concentrate on just other stuff. Like I said, I'm doing this 45 years, so, and it's just at the time now where I'm just done with the live thing, chasing the ball, and getting all involved in that. I've been already since the middle of last year. I've been doing a lot more stuff with my photography, and I think I'm just gonna focused in on that, the energy level. I have to, keep on doing different things, and I'll still make some videos here about different things, whatever, some practice stuff, or maybe I have some people asking me about fixing reeds, and so maybe I'll do some more of that, because it's really not a mystery. Fixing a reed is a simple thing, but sometimes people make a big deal out of it, so it is what it is. But anyway, other than that, I'm fine. I didn't fall off the earth, and I'm fine. But it just we're a crossroad here. So, as you go through the music career, you have to make decisions as you go along. And, like me, I'm not a solo artist. I'm a journeyman, like a electrician. I go and I play different gigs for people, and I have to go produce a certain thing, whatever it is. If it's reading some charts, or playing solo, or doing some stuff in a recording, or whatever it is. That's how I look at it. Most of my career was like that, working as like a journeyman. In the beginning, you're like an apprentice. You don't know what you're doing, and you get into situations where you can't handle them either. And then as time goes on, you have more opportunities, and you have more hours in the books. And then as time goes on, you're more independent because you feel secure, and then you just keep going on and on and on. So that's it. We're at 8 minutes and 45 seconds of you listening to me talk. And that's what I'm up to. And that's what's moving on, the next phase of my decision making here. And I'm very comfortable with where I'm at right now. Like as far as my own personal decision making. I'm not like all emotional about it. I had enough of this chasing the ball. And we're going to be moving on. And I just going to get more involved in my photography, and like I said, I'll still make some videos, and now I know some people want to know about reeds, and there's other stuff on the internet. There's a lot of stuff about reeds. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good, but I'll put up my stuff. All right, so here we are, 9 minutes and 35 seconds. I will go back to my coffee, and I appreciate everybody who follows along. I appreciate liking the videos or commenting, and all the views. There's a lot of views. I never imagined when I made a recording here, I don't know how many years ago, in this kitchen, that I think we're over 650,000 views. I mean, that's for somebody to listen to me in a kitchen for 650,000 times is crazy, right? Okay, it's Sunday. It's raining here in New Jersey, but it's going to be cool. Maybe we'll get out and do some fishing too. All right, I hope everybody's well, and I will talk to you soon.